This Thursday, it's a new episode of the #1 new comedy Ghost. See why critics can't stop raving, calling it drop dead funny.
49ers, you got one job. What is you doing? I called the upset. What are you doing? Come on in. What's up? I told you I'd come back. Lord have mercy. Jimmy G and Dak Prescott are two of the most overpaid quarterbacks I've ever seen. I've never seen two quarterbacks that is so overpaid. Both of those dudes got paid $120+ million. Jimmy G got a 4-year, $126 million deal. $72 million guaranteed. How is this possible? Why is these quarterbacks getting paid? Both of these quarterbacks are overpaid, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
Think about the offseason. I don't want to think about it right now, but it kind of feels like this is it.
Jimmy G is so overpaid. Dak Prescott is so like, can anybody make a justification of both of these quarterbacks worth over $30 million? Seriously. This is a prime example of you don't pay quarterbacks like this plus. I mean, you got to be kidding me, man. Both of those quarterbacks are so overpaid, man. Oh my gosh, bro. It's just unbelievable, bro. I've never seen like Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Carson Wentz. These guys got paid. The guys got paid. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm just trying to understand, like, why these quarterbacks keep getting paid? Holy crap. Go look at the contracts of both of these quarterbacks. This is a game of two average quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks that are not really like that, man. I told you, they're in the same group. They all in the same group. They're all in the same group. My gosh, Jimmy G is so overrated, bro. And Tony Romo said this. He said it's going to come down to a turnover. And what do you know? He said, which quarterback gonna make the big turnover? And both of them made a big turnover. Like, Tony Romo called it. He said, which quarterback gonna make the big turnover? And they both made big turnovers. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Both of them made big turnovers. Like, they both are not really that good. And you never should pay quarterbacks like that $30+ million. Never do that. You just can't do it, man. You just can't do it. When you pay a quarterback that much money, man, it's hard to win. It is hard to win. Because you can't build nothing. You can't build nothing else. The Chiefs about to go through it. Watch when the Chiefs got to start paying Mahomes the money. They're going to push that money down the road, but they're going to have to pay Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs going to come crumbling down too. Watch. Like the market for quarterbacks need to be reset. The markets for quarterbacks need to be reset. For real, the quarterbacks should be making between $20 and $27 million a year. There's no way. $30 million plus? $49 choking the game away. Yeah, hit the ground. Oh my gosh, bro. What is wrong with both of these teams, bro? Kittle's trying to do George Kittle trying to do too much. Jimmy G with a bad throw. That was a horrible throw. Come on, 49ers. Get these Cowboys. I don't want to hear Cowboy fans. I really don't want to hear their mouth. I really don't. I don't want to hear Cowboy fans' third mouth. Never should pay quarterbacks $30 million plus. It should be between $20 and $27 million. The market needs to be reset. This is absurd that these two quarterbacks are getting paid $30 plus million. There's no way. How is this possible? I know the fan bases for the Cowboys and the 49ers are crazy. Both of these quarterbacks drive them crazy, dog. Both of these quarterbacks are so average. Like, they're not even that. Like, I'm telling you, I'm going to keep naming this. Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, Jimmy G, Ryan Tannehill. Like, come on, fam. Like, what are we doing? Every time Jimmy G throw the ball, it's about to be interception. Mike McCarthy. Oh my gosh. Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, Jimmy G. Like, and remember now, Dan Quinn's supposed to be getting the head coaching job. Dan Quinn, retread coach, finna get a head coaching job. God, wait, bro, this game is weird, bro. Cowboy fans are delusional, dog. You think you're finna go to Super Bowl with that quarterback? Nah, fam. That team is so undisciplined. The Cowboys are more undisciplined than the Bucs. The Cowboys are more undisciplined than the Bucs. I think the Bucs in the top 5, but the Cowboys, I think number 1 and number 2, and with penalties. Oh my gosh, I think number 2. But the Cowboys are so undisciplined, man. Is she crying? What in the world? What is going on with the Cowboys? She was crying. Are you kidding me? She was crying. What in the world? What is wrong with these Cowboy fans? She was crying. What is wrong with the Cowboy fans? Like, seriously, something's wrong with them, man. Something's wrong with Cowboy fans. What is wrong with that chick, man? What is going on with the damn? That girl's crying, dog. Like, what's going on with her? It's a big play right here. 3rd and 5. Jimmy G drop back. Oh, they didn't get the first down. 4th and 1. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Do you go for it? Do you go for it? I don't know. You gotta be careful with this one. The position of the field. Timeout. Timeout. Oh, they're not going for it. Oh. I don't know about that one. Oh man, my Kyle Shanahan, fam. Like, bro, you gotta start winning some games, fam. Vander Rush with the great tackle on Deebo Samuels. See, the thing about Kyle Shanahan, right? They hype him up, but look at his record, man. He under 500 as a head coach. He still got a job. Keep that in mind. It's on Dak. It's on Dak. They're gonna put it on Dak. Should have ended the game right there. I'm just one of them dudes. In that situation, I'd be like, I'm going for it. I'd have called timeout and called my best play. I would have called my best play with 2 options. So here go Dak Prescott. All right, Dak. All right, Dak.
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 minutes, and a new report on.
Yeah, you get, but he has no confidence in Jimmy G. So do you really blame Kyle Shanahan? He don't have any confidence in Jimmy G. He just don't. He don't have any confidence in Jimmy G. He just don't. Cowboys defense played really good in the second half. Now I will say this though: the Cowboys offense, they got the horsepower. The Cowboys offense got the horsepower to keep up with Tampa. Oh gosh. So the Cowboys, they do got the firepower offensively to keep up with the Bucs.
Second and 10. Steps through the pressure, launches up another shorts at the 40, and on to the 49er side of the 50. Wow, what a big time throw! Dak Prescott gets out of the pocket and just squeezes it over the top of Williams' hand. Schultz had a lot of looks today. Look at that throw. One of the best of the day for Dak Prescott and Schultz.
When you don't got faith in the quarterback, dog. When you don't have faith in your quarterback, Kyle Shanahan don't have faith in Jimmy G to go for it. Number 24 getting picked on a lot. He's not fast at all.
Of 1. That'll be the 5th sack of the game. That one by Gibbons. Kellen Moore right there could be his last game coaching.
Y'all think Kellen Moore a head coach already? Like y'all think? So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think Kellen Moore is head coaching material like right now already? Like seriously? Oh!
Same thing happened earlier with receivers. They got to be on the same page. But Jimmy G, Dak Prescott, one of these guys is moving on.
Y'all think Kellen Moore? You know what's so crazy? He gonna get a head coaching job. That man, or he's younger than me, but he can get a head coaching job. Yes, he is. Watch Kellen Moore get a head coaching job. Remember, what's his second year as an OC, head coaching job. It's funny how the NFL works, man. And I wouldn't be surprised Kellen Moore is the head coach of the Cowboys. Would not be surprised if Kellen Moore is the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. That would not surprise me. But it's so crazy that these guys get in these positions as OCs, and they get these head coaching jobs so early. Like Kellen Moore, I remember Kellen Moore at Boise State. I remember him in the NFL as a backup quarterback. Not really good. Never was really that good. You know, had a career in the NFL. Then he becomes a quarterback coach. Like his acceleration to the head coaching rankings is really fast. Like, how is this possible? Think about it. Kellen Moore came out of nowhere. Like last year, he wasn't getting no looks about no head coaching job. And all of a sudden, this year, his name is all around the NFL as far as him getting a head coaching job. What are we doing here? The NFL got this little weird network. They got this weird network, man. Like this weird, stupid network. Like these guys just shoot out of nowhere. Like some work, some don't work, man. Some work, some don't work. But I don't. That Kellen Moore situation. That man is not nowhere near ready to be a head coaching job. He's not even nowhere close to being ready. A leader, Kellen Moore, and watch somebody hire him. Watch. Maybe a couple years, I get it. But this is his first year really doing something special. Like, and all of a sudden he shoots to the Kellen Moore might get a head coaching job. I tell you one thing, Leslie Frazier, Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich, Eric Bieniemy, they better get if Kellen Moore get one, they better get one. If Kellen Moore get one, they better get one. That's a fact. That's real. Eric Bieniemy better get a head coaching job. Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich, Leslie Frazier, Brian Flores, you better get another job. I don't want to hear that. That's ridiculous. That's a fact. He better not get hired before Eric Bieniemy. He better not get a head coaching job before the guys I just named. It's better. He better not get a head coaching job before Eric Bieniemy, Byron Leftwich, Todd Bowles, Leslie Frazier, and Brian Flores. He better not get a head coaching job before those dudes. Those dudes been putting in the work. Todd Bowles need another job. If Kellen Moore can get one, Byron Leftwich should get a head coaching job. That's a fact. Oh. All right. 49ers. Thank you. Thank you. Mike McCarthy gonna get fired, dog. Goodbye, Mike McCarthy. He was open. Oh. It was a hard throw, folks. Jimmy G got away with one. Bye-bye, Cowboy fans. Mike McCarthy is out of there, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog. You got to get rid of that dude. Game ain't over yet, though. It's not over yet. They got 3 timeouts. But Dak Prescott, dog. I just want the Cowboys out of there. I don't want to hear Script Bayless. I don't want to hear Script Bayless running his mouth. I don't want to hear Script Bayless. I don't want to hear Script Bayless and them Cowgirl fans and them Cow Alien fans running their mouth all week long coming to Tampa, because you know how the Bucs is. They'll give all their tickets away to the Cowboy fans, and next thing you know, next weekend, you'll see a bunch of Cowboy fans, the Cowboy jerseys in Tampa Bay Stadium. But this shows you the 49ers, they're not just Bosa, Warner. They got some guys on their team, dog. That's a good defense.
Oh, if this is against the Cowboys, it's over. I mean, this could end the game almost. Well, not 100% over, but it's going to be hard. Defense number 94.
They so undisciplined. Script Bayless, he called us a Buccaneers. So what do you call the Cowboys? What are you doing? What is Randy Gregory doing? He tackled the dude. All that money they spent. He tackled the center. Randy Gregory, dog. Randy Gregory. Oh my gosh, this game is horrible. Good, but horrible. Called us the Buccaneers, but your team, Script Bayless, your team sucks. They're overrated. Get him out of here. You owe me a case of Mountain Dew. 14 penalties. It's crazy. I know. 14. Exactly. 14 penalties. That's Mike McCarthy coaching pre-snap. You know what Jerry Jones like? Remember, Mike McCarthy inherited Kellen Moore. He didn't get his OC. Jerry Jones kept Kellen Moore on that team for a reason, folks. Watch Kellen Moore get the job. Watch Kellen Moore get the job. Watch Kellen Moore. Watch they fire Mike McCarthy and give Kellen Moore the job. All right, Arizona, LA, we get one of them. I want LA. I told you, I do this. I'm telling you, I've been pretty good this year with predictions. Y'all should listen to me. I've been pretty good with predictions this year. I missed a couple, but for the most part, I've been pretty good. I've been watching this. I said the upset of the playoffs is the 49ers going to beat the Cowboys. I told you. John Lynch built that team up. Why John Lynch couldn't be our GM, man? John Lynch should be the Bucs GM, man. Derek Brooks. Ain't Derek Brooks part of the Shelton Quarles is part of the front office, but ain't Derek Brooks part of the front office right now? Well, I know Shelton Quarles is part of the front office, but it's crazy. We got all these. We got Rondé Barber, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Derek Brooks, Shelton Quarles, Hardy Nickerson, and why they not part of the front office, man? I'm just saying, man. Like, just saying. Paul Gruber. Like, why are they not part of the organization front office? John Lynch should be our GM. I'm just saying, man. Like, I just named some guys, man. Mike Allstott, Rondé Barber. Like, they're not our GM. How are they not? How are they not in the front office? I mean, come on, man. Like, somebody off that 0-2 defense should have been in the front office. You know what I'm saying? Brian Kelly. I'm just curious. Like, what's going on with this? What's going on with why is the Bucs history not really involved with the franchise right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. Like, you know, most franchises got a guy somewhere around in there, but the Bucs franchise, it's just weird. Like, you got all these greats in your franchise on the defensive side, and they're not even part of the front office. You had Mike Tomlin on the staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just find it weird, man. John Lynch should be the GM. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it homegrown, man. First down. Game over.
Oh my goodness, Kyle Shanahan using the leverage against everybody. And let's see the spot. See the knee. He stays up. Oh. I think it's going to be
game over.
Overturn it. If his knee wasn't down earlier, obviously you got to take a look. But what a play call.
Deebo Samuel is that dude.
Anymore with that gray beard he's got. But he is definitely a wonder, and he's shown it today.
Deebo Samuel is the problem.
See where the knee is on the ground right there. That could be the nose of it's right. But where is that first down exactly?
Oh, Cowboys fans, Cowboys. We don't want to hear your mouth this year. We don't want to hear any more. Game over.
Well, now we're going to see.
Kyle Shanahan just went into the Cowboy Stadium and beat the favorite. I called it, folks. I called it. Kyle Shanahan is a better head coach than Mike McCarthy. I don't understand. Why did the Cowboys hire Mike McCarthy?
Gene, Steratore, they're going to take this just too crucial, this 5 year. How did you see it? The previous play is under review. Got to review it. Yeah, you have to. And here's the thing. It could be short there. It looked like he actually was on that view, right?
Why did they hire Mike McCarthy?
Gene, how did you see it? You know what, guys? When I look at the replay in our line, the game cam from the field, when you see the running back's right hand, the glove, he has a white glove on. It appears to me that glove doesn't make the line to gain, and the football looks to be right behind that. I think this is, well, naturally.
Why did the Cowboys hire Mike McCarthy? He's basically a Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett, clap.
And what's going to happen then is Sarah's going to take it down. I think this should probably, I don't know, that view looks like he.
Jason Garrett, clap.
See the knee until you look at it this way. Right there. That would be the earliest. You see how that's to the ball? Right there, like to the line. That's at the very beginning of the line. So the ball should be basically.
Jason Garrett, clap. Man, Deebo is hard to tackle, man. That dude. You know what's gonna be so crazy? Watch how many teams start drafting guys like Deebo Samuel that can run the ball and catch at the same time. That you could save money doing that too. Watch how many teams start drafting a Deebo Samuel type player. Trendsetter. Remember the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown and what was it? Ronnie Brown, Cadillac Williams, McFadden, Felix Jones, Ronnie Brown, Ricky Wood. Like, watch how many teams draft a Deebo Samuel type guy. A guy that can run, that can catch, like running back, that can catch the receiver. Don't be surprised to see a lot of receivers at the hybrid running back receivers. Watch. Deebo Samuel he's made a market for a player. Remember the H-back? You know what I'm saying? With the Kyle Juszczyk, those H-back guys. We have a new position, folks. Hybrid receiver running back. Hybrid receiver running back. What do you call that position? What do you call a running back / receiver? Like what kind of name you give it? A W back? A WB? Or a receiver back? You know what I'm saying? Not a wide receiver, but a WB. I'm telling you, more teams are going to draft a Deebo Samuel type guy. Watch. Oh yeah, but I'm just saying like a pure guy like Ty Montgomery's not good like that. But Deebo Samuel has basically created a market utility player. No, I'm calling it a WB because you got a guy like that can run and catch the ball. He can run. He can run routes like a receiver. Because Deebo Samuels in South Carolina, he kind of did it all. Hakeem Delph. I am a Panther fan. C-Mac can be that type of player. Yeah, C-Mac can be that type of dude too. Can run and catch. Because that's what you kind of want now. It's still over. The game's still over. Oh. Short. Hybrid wingback. Yeah, a wingback.
They were already prepared for this. I think your quarterback sneaking it. And let's go ahead and see this for you not to.
Yeah, C-Mac, Deebo Samuels. Alvin Kamara, like I'm talking about a receiver. I'm not talking about a running back playing receiver. I'm talking about a receiver playing running back. Because that can make your offense more explosive. I'm talking about a receiver, not a running back playing receiver. No. I'm not talking about it. Don't get confused. I'm talking about a receiver that can play running back. I'm not talking about a running back. I'm talking about drafted as a receiver. Yeah, Cordell Patterson. Yep. Deebo Samuels and Cordell Patterson created I think Deebo Samuels kind of put it to the forefront. The Cowboys got to cut a lot of fat off the roster, dog. They got to cut a lot of fat off the roster, like as far as money. Their roster's overrated, man. Why is it taking so long? Oh, yeah, the Washington football team, Curtis Samuels. He's another one. But he's been hurt a lot, though. He's been hurt. But, yeah, Cordell Patterson, yeah. Ty Montgomery. Receivers turning running back. Receiver first, then running back. Because Deebo Samuels had a lot of your receiving yards, too. Like you can catch the ball for 900 yards and run the ball for 600. Receiver playing running back. Not a running back playing receiver. Call us the Buccaneers. Script Bayless call us the Buccaneers. What do the Cowboys do with Mike McCarthy? Garoppolo almost gave the game away. I know the 49ers fans going to be glad when they get Trey Lance. But what would be so crazy? What if the 49ers beat the Packers next week and Garoppolo have a big game? And they get to the NFC Championship game and they win that game and they go to Super Bowl Garoppolo again. What do you do with that situation? What do you do if Garoppolo has success in the playoffs? Like, do you keep Garoppolo? Or do you get rid of him and go to Trey Lance? Because if Garoppolo goes to the Super Bowl, what do you do? Again? Something to make y'all think about. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. What happens if they have success with Garoppolo? What happens?
Inches. They move Williams to the right side. There is the stake, and he's successful again. And there's a flag down. Cowboys are getting this ball back. It's going to be a penalty on the Niners for not getting set. He just rushed it.
Jimmy G, right on cue. Jimmy G rushed the snap. Oh, Jimmy G, what you doing? Jimmy G rushing the snap. Yeah, I remember he missed that throw earlier too. Wide open. Ayuk was wide open. Yeah, I didn't like that Tampa Bay and Buccaneers and all that crap. No, man.
the Cowboys pull this off after what's happened. No real pressure on Gronkowski. Getting down and inside the 10. Oh, bounces right in for a touchdown.
Calls the Tampa Bay. What the heck?
Cowboys, you got it at the 20, right? Dak's coming up. You're just looking to get into the Hail Mary situation.
Tampa Bay. What kind of Buccaneers? Call us the Buccaneers. He don't even call us the Bucs. He call us the Buccaneers and call us Tampa Bay. You know, respect us, man. I never forget that. I will never forget Script Bayless called us the Buccaneers, and then he called us Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay? Really? You don't respect the Bucs like that?
The area to go to. Lamb gets it on the lateral and gets out of bounds at 24 seconds. And Lamb comes up hobbled. Well, he got the football out to the 40-20-yard pickup. He says, I'm not going to go to the sideline and stay there with this little time left. So he takes Noah Brown back to the sideline and comes back into the lineup. What a play call. That was wonderfully executed. And they did it earlier, and they missed on the throw. A little different way of doing it. Same thing now. Defense is going to give up stuff right in the middle. But
the disrespect that they give the disrespect that they give the Tampa Bay organization. They don't believe us. They don't believe us as an organization. They only believe in two players. They believe in two players right now on Tampa. Gronkowski and Tom Brady. They don't believe in Tampa. They don't respect Tampa. But the Cowboys still can win. Jimmy G missed the throw earlier. Brandon Ayuk was wide open. He missed him on third down. Couldn't it be crazy if they get the Hail Mary? What are the Niners doing?
They've given up 3 plays that have gotten out of bounds. Yep, and that's the first one.
Look, folks, don't be surprised, Cowboys. I'll be like, oh my gosh. The Niners defense is not playing like they're supposed to play. Giving up too many yards, man. What are the 49ers doing?
Take your chance,
I don't like when teams do the prevent crap. I just don't like. I'm not a fan of the prevent crap, man. I don't like that prevent crap. Just play your regular defense. Cover 3 or cover 4. Get your guys in the middle of the field, like across the board. Like, I don't like that prevent crap, man.
San Francisco to get to the quarterback here. Prescott takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out. Well, they'll be able to clock this. They were playing for it. It's down. Oh, my gosh. The official gets in the way. Oh, it's over. The game is over. Oh, he did. Oh, they're going to look at this. It's going to be over because the umpire has to touch the ball. Of course, that's ridiculous for a game to end like that, Jim.
What was Dak Prescott thinking?
That's the end of the game. The game is over.
What was Dak Prescott thinking, bro? What was Dak Prescott thinking? The ref got to touch the ball. Official has to touch the ball, folks. That's not a. That's Dak did. What was Dak thinking? He got to spot the football. What was Dak thinking? Who told Dak to do that?
I'm not sure about the call, though. This is where you can't set your own balls to center. You got to give it to the ref.
You got to give it to the ref, fam.
Looked and found the ref. You can't give it to your center.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So watch the prayer. Dak, find it. Find the ref. You got to give it to him, not the center.
What you doing? Oh my god. He tried to give it to the center. Why would you run a quarterback sneak? You're supposed to give it to the ref. The umpire is supposed to touch the ball to place the ball. Well, folks, we're going to get what we asked for. Watch. Watch. Bucs and Rams, dog. Oh! Come on, Wentz. I want you. I want you. I want the Rams. Oh, boy, Mike McCarthy, another dud. Oh, boy, that's 2 years in a row. Oh, she crying. What is going on with that? What is that? Why was that lady crying? Yeah, he should have slid. Yeah, he should have slid instead of. Hey, that was weird. Why would you do that? If you're gonna run that play, get like 7 yards, not 13 yards. Get about 7 to 8 yards. Slide down. Get up, turn around, hand the ball to the ref. He's trying to hand the ball to the center. Why was that girl crying? Can anybody explain that to me? Oh, Script Bayless. Can anybody check on Script Bayless, please? Can anybody check on Script Bayless? Can anybody check on? Did he get his case of Mountain Dews? The Buccaneers, Tampa Bay. Where's your team at, Skip? No, I'm sorry, Script. Where's your team at, Script? Script, not Skip. Skip. Script. That's what he. First Take is scripted, right? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know First Take is scripted? Do y'all know First Take, Undisputed? All that scripted, right? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all know that stuff is scripted, right? They get a script to follow. They get the topics, and then they get the script on what they got to follow and how they act. Because remember, Script Bayless is an actor. He's no longer a sports guy anymore. He's an actor. He's a paid actor. Shannon Sharp kind of gives the reality of the football, and Script Bayless reads the script before the show, and they read these script and they push narratives. They talk about the same stuff every day. First Take, Undisputed, they talk about the same stuff every day. LeBron James, Cowboys, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, it's the same stuff. That's why I started watching it. I started watching First Take and Undisputed. They talk about the same stuff every day. Patrick Mahomes, Josh, the same stuff over and over again. 364 days out of the year. It's a script, folks. It's WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, AWE, or AEW. It's a script. That's why I call him Script Bayless. Script Bayless. I am so glad the Cowboys lost. I don't want to hear that fan base in Tampa because when they came to Tampa the first game of the season, it was a lot of Cowboy fans there. Bucs fans, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for allowing that many Cowboy fans to come to the stadium like that. So now we don't have to worry about Cowboy fans coming to Bucs and taking over the Bucs stadium. First down. See ya. I called it. I called this upset. I called it. I call this upset. I do this. I'm telling you, I do this. I watch games so close. I watch all the teams, man. I'm telling you, I call this upset. Jimmy with the perfect chin, right? He got the square chin. I got a round chin, right? He got a square chin. He got that perfect chin. But I'm telling you, man. Tony Lee, $5 super chat. Live by the flag, die by the flag. Yeah, 14 penalties. Outrageous, man. Jimmy G with the perfect chin. Yeah. Live by the flag, die by the flag. The Bucs got to tighten up too, because now don't get me wrong, the winner of the Rams and the Cardinals game are both tough games for the Bucs. But I want matchup wise, you want the Bucs to play the Cardinals. But from a revenge standpoint, you want the Bucs to play the Rams. Now the Rams can beat the Bucs in Tampa. They've done it already. But the best matchup for the Bucs is the Cardinals.
All I can say for the 49ers, hopefully Nick Bosa is going to be ready to go for the next game against the Packers. 49ers aggressive on both sides of the ball, trying to win the game. The other thing is, too, when you're in trade,
Matt McCarthy out of there.
You always go over unique situations. Dak Prescott, I'm sure they never went over that situation where you knew that.
I'm telling y'all, the 49ers, the Cardinals are the better matchup for the Bucs. They're the easier matchup. The harder matchup is the Rams. That's the harder matchup. But you want the Cards because it's an easier matchup, right? Kyler Murray, kind of a spread type tempo. They got better athletes than the Eagles. They got a little bit better. They got a better defense than the Eagles. They're a little more explosive. They got some receivers. They got some playmakers on defense. Decent O-line, decent left tackle. They got James Conner. They got some, Edmonds, Chase Edmonds. They got some weapons. They got more weapons. They got more. They're better. They're better all around than the Eagles. They'll be tougher than the Eagles, but you would want the Cardinals to beat the Rams in LA. You know what I'm saying? But it really don't matter. But I prefer the Rams in Tampa because that is the perfect matchup for Brady to get that revenge. Because there's two teams that got Tom Brady's number right now: the Rams and the Saints. And Brady has not looked good in neither one of those games. So, Rams and Saints are the only two teams. You can throw Buffalo in there to a certain degree. You can throw the Chiefs in there to a certain degree. But the Saints is number one. The worst matchup is the worst matchup for the Bucs, and also the number two worst matchup for the Bucs is the Rams. That's a fact. The Saints are the number one worst matchup in the NFL for the Bucs. Out of 31 teams, the Saints are the worst matchup for the Bucs. The Bucs just can't beat them. It is what it is. The second worst matchup for the Bucs is the Rams. And the number one reason why those two matchups are the worst for the Bucs is coaching. It starts with coaching. The reason why those two teams are better than the Bucs when it comes to matchups, like one-on-one, one game only, coaching. Sean McVay, Sean Payton are better than Bruce Arians. You can't get mad at me. It's just what you see on TV. Like, don't get mad at me, Bucs fans. Look, I'm not down on our team. I'm just saying from a matchup perspective. I'm just talking about one game from a matchup from what we've seen the last 2 years. Sean McVay and Sean Payton are better than Bruce Arians. Am I lying? That's why you kind of want to see the Cards because of Cliff Kingsbury. But the Rams are a very dangerous matchup for the Bucs because of Sean McVay. I'm not worried about the players. I'm talking about the coaching. The coaching is the problem. Sean McVay and Sean Payton always out coaching Bruce Arians. That's what got me worried about the Rams matchup. I'm not worried about the Bucs offense against the Rams defense anymore, right? I'm not worried about the Bucs defense versus the Rams offense. I'm worried about the coaching. The coaching what scares me against both of those teams. The coaching staffs. Why do the Rams coaching staff for 2 games in a row has clearly outcoached the Bucs? Not even close. And then we already know about the Saints coaching staff. We have the better record than the Rams. We have the better record than the Rams and the Saints, but from a football perspective, their coaching staffs are better. He coaches circles around Todd Bowles' defense. Todd Bowles' defense has no answer for Sean McVay's offense. And Dennis Allen's defense for the New Orleans Saints the Bucs offense have no answers against the Saints defense. So you go back to the coaching. This is why those are the only two teams that can actually say that can really straight up beat the Bucs. They can straight up beat them. Straight up beat them. No getting calls. Straight up beat the Bucs. But every other team, the Bucs can beat them. Even Green Bay, even the Chiefs, even the Bills, even the Colts, all that. Yeah, the Titans and all that. That's cool. But there's two teams in the NFL. If you don't have Sean McVay or Sean Payton, I don't know about you winning the Bucs. I don't know about you beating the Bucs. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not worried about Green Bay, man. We beat Green Bay in Green Bay, so if we got to go to Green Bay and play in 5-degree weather, I'm not worried about Green Bay. I'm more worried about the Rams than Green Bay. I'm more worried about the Rams than Green Bay. I'm more worried about the Rams coming to Tampa than Tampa going to Green Bay. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm more worried about the Bucs. I'm more worried about the Rams coming to Green Bay. I'm more worried about the Rams coming to Tampa than the Bucs going to Green Bay. Green Bay don't scare me. They don't. Green Bay don't scare me. Now, if they get all the guys, if they get Alexander back and Sedarius Smith back, they get a couple guys back, then okay. But I'm not worried about the Bucs beating Green Bay. They can beat Green Bay in Green Bay. They've done it already. But the one team that's left in the playoffs that I'm worried that the Rams. If we can get past the Rams, boy, I'm not saying the Rams beat the Cardinals. Cardinals, you got one job. Cardinals got one job. Beat the Rams. Come to Tampa. And you get this butt whipping. And then the 49ers, you got one job. Beat the Packers. So you can come to Tampa and get your butt whooped. In a perfect world, I hope it goes like that. In a perfect, from a hypothetical, I hope it goes like that, right? I wish it go like that. But from a football perspective, the chances of it going like that, not great. It's not great. That scenario is not the scenario of the 49ers going to Green Bay, beating Green Bay with Jimmy G. And the scenario of the Cardinals going to LA and beating the Rams are not great scenarios. But it can happen. But would I bet on it? No. I'm not putting my money on that scenario. Now, if you want to put your money on the scenario, feel free to bet. I'm not a gambler, but I am not putting my money on that scenario. No thanks. More than likely, we'll probably be going to Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, we'll go to Green Bay. Just cool. But the Rams are the only team I'm worried about. The Rams, because they just got the coach. It's not about the players. When we play the Rams, it's not about that. We got good players, we got a good roster. It's not about that. It's about Sean McVay and Bruce Arians. Green Bay. So we got a Green Bay. So wait a minute. We got Green Bay in here, and we got a Saints fan in here. But the problem with the Bucs and Rams matchup is Sean McVay and Bruce Arians. Who has the better game plan? Sean McVay always has the better game plan. They always do. That's like next year, right? Next year, when we play the New Orleans Aints, I hope we split. But more than likely, we're gonna lose one of those games. We can't beat the Saints, dog. That still irks my nerves. It does. It don't irk your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat the Saints. Anyway, that still bothers me. But we got bigger fish to fry. The Saints are on the sideline. You tired yet? Y'all want to talk about crypto? From a football perspective, the Rams is going to beat the Cardinals from a football perspective. Not hypothetically speaking, or a parallel universe, but Rams will probably beat the Cardinals, and Green Bay will probably beat the 49ers in Green Bay. I just don't see the 49ers going to Green Bay with some injuries going on. Major key position, Fred Warner, Joey Bosa. Nick Bosa. I'm sorry, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner hurt. I just don't see them going to Green Bay. It's really cold. Jimmy G beating the Green Bay defense. Green Bay defense is really solid. That scenario, I don't see the 49ers beating Green Bay in Green Bay with Jimmy G. Anything can happen any given Sunday, yes. But from a football perspective, I do not see the 49er Packers, the 49ers going to Green Bay and beating Green Bay from a football perspective. Don't get mad at me. Did you watch Jimmy G play today? It ain't it, dog. And then the Cardinals and Rams, it's a toss-up game, but if you had to give the advantage, the Cardinals struggled down the road last like several weeks. They struggled going into the playoffs. They started out hot and they fizzled like they did last year. So you kind of have to go with the kind of team with the better coach. You know, in that situation, sometimes it comes down to coaching. And Sean McVay is better than Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, don't get mad at me. I'm just giving y'all what I see from a football perspective. And I've been pretty good this year from a football perspective. So if you've been listening to me all this whole season, y'all notice I look at things from a football perspective. And I've been doing a pretty good job from a football perspective, looking at quarterbacks, looking at games, giving y'all some insight on how I look at football. And I've done a really good job. I said 14-3. We went 13-4. '49ers beat the Cowboys. I call that. I'm just saying, folks. You don't listen to me. You probably won't. You probably should start listening to me because I kind of gotta have an idea of football. You know, and if you want to get into the coverages and cover 4 and man coverage, cover 3, cover 2, cover 1 man. If you want to get into all that, we can get into all that, positioning and all that stuff like that, receiving routes, what the quarterback's in, pocket presence. We can get into that too. But I try not to get a little bit too intricate and too exotic with all that because I don't need to do all that. Because y'all can pretty much kind of get a feel for how I look at football. Just look at the Bucs record. I missed about 1 game. I called the losses. Don't get mad at me. You can spin it how you want to spin it. First down. Facts with feelings, baby. I do this. I'm trying to give myself a little bragging points, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had a good year. I've had a good year. I've had a good year. My predictions has been pretty much solid. Don't get mad at me. You can spin it how you want to spin it. But you can't get out of the facts. You can't get out of them facts, boy. But yeah, I know it's a fact, but you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, no, stop feeling. Come with some logic. Don't stop. I feel that. I feel that. You were better off saying in my opinion. You're better off saying in my opinion. Versus I think and I feel. I say I think sometimes. I'm trying to get out of that. In my opinion. Because we can all think what we want to think. But it comes down to facts. And you can only go by what you see and what's on paper. So you can take those two and put those together and come up with your formula and come up with the results. On paper, the Cardinals are going to have a hard time beating the Rams. I'm just saying, the Cardinals struggled the last several weeks. They're not looking good. Kyler Murray got hurt. So you got to pick, just based on paper and how the teams look, you pick the Rams. If I was a betting man, I would pick the Rams. I will put my money on the Rams tomorrow. If I was a betting man, looking at Jimmy G, looking at the 49ers offense, I will put my money on Green Bay. And you'll be a fool to put your money on the Steelers. Don't get mad at me. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not me. It's what you see on the TV. Not me. I'm just going by what I see. From my perspective, from my point of view, in my goggles. I got football goggles. You got your own. It's just like the Mike Evans, Fitzgerald, Hines Ward, Antonio Brown, Reggie Wayne, and Marvin Harrison situation. I'm just going by what my football goggles tell me. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. But anyway, y'all watching the Steelers and Chiefs game tonight? I'm gonna watch the game. He said Tampa Bay. Saints fan in here. Alvin Thomas III. Cut it out. Cut it out. How about them Cowboys? Jason Garrett clap. Good job, 49ers. Good job, 49ers. Oh, you won. What the? What the? What the? What's going on in the chat room? What the? Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, folks. Thank y'all for joining this quick live stream. It's an hour long. Congratulations to the 49er fan base for moving on to the second round of the playoffs. You did us a favor because we didn't want to see the Cowboys in Tampa. It's not the fact that we don't want to see them because they can beat us. We just didn't want to hear their mouth. We didn't want to hear Script Bayless. So, first down. Anyway, shouts out to all the Powers and Sea Bandits. Keep doing your thing. Keep supporting the channel as we run through these playoffs from a channel perspective, not from a team perspective. From a channel perspective, as we run through the playoffs, I will be doing some live streams here and there on games. I'm probably not going to do one for the Chiefs and Steelers game because I just don't see that game being close. If it's close, I'll come back on if it's close. With that being said, thank y'all for joining the live stream. It was a kind of an hour long, funny ending to that 49ers Cowboys game. Mike McCarthy probably gonna get fired, and they're gonna probably hire Kellen Moore to keep him, or Dan Quinn. They could keep either one of them, but Mike McCarthy, you gotta get out of there. With that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. Hashtag no risk and no biscuit. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag bonds away. That's what I forgot. Hashtag what you doing? What you doing, Dad? Hashtag stay humble. BucosLocker. I'll see y'all later. We'll talk about the game tomorrow. The Eagles and Bucs game. Recap on that a little bit tomorrow. All right. Y'all keep your eye out on the Chiefs and the Steelers game. If it's good and then close, I'll come back on and do a live stream. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Laser focus. I'm out, man.